Okay. Come here. Come on. So a little different video today here on this Sunday afternoon back at the storage facility here. Give you a look here what's going on. Got a lot of things packed up. And really began to do this about a year and a half ago, where I was just manifesting this move before it ever happened. But I knew we would be moving and that we needed to get started and just to manifest the move. And the best way to do that was to start packing, start storing stuff, even though it was a year and a half ago. But anyways, we're here today, dropping off some more stuff, sorting through some of the older stuff. And we're probably just going to do what many recommended, was go with pods, where they'll just drop off the container, we'll load it, and then it will get shipped to storage and then shipped out to the house when we get there. But anyways, as I'm here today, I want to talk a little bit more about why I'm moving and just kind of reflect a little bit more on the U.S. economy as we get more news today. But here we are at the storage facility today. I'm with Nugget, and I'm reading this article today from the LA Times. Stray dogs, pack of dogs, mauls woman to death in California park. They deleted one of the dogs. This woman deleted, and another individual in the hospital right now. This is what a third world country looks like, where people are getting eaten by dogs. We have packs of dogs now roaming Southern California and taking lives. It's unbelievable. But this, again, is what we're left to deal with here in California. Now we have packs of wild dogs attacking and taking lives here, human life, at a park in San Bernardino near a homeless encampment. So we have homeless encampments. We have packs of wild dogs eating people. This is now the state of California in free fall. This is now California not just turning into a third world, but it is beginning to look like a third world country here in the state of California. So another reason why I'm here at the storage facility today, another reason why we're getting out of this state. It's not safe. It's not good for business. It's not good for taxes. It's not good for your mentality. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your safety. Get out of California. If you live in California and you really believe things are bad, if you're one of those people that really believes things are bad, why stay in a state like California? I hope you've been taking time over the last year, months, whatever, and coming up with a plan to get out of here. Here's one from The Hedge today. Think Uncle Sam owes $37 trillion? It's far worse than that. Well, we've known this for a while. The federal government is not using accurate accounting standards like you would at your home or your business. No, they don't do that. They don't report unfunded liabilities like Social Security and Medicare, which is $105.8 trillion. So this article goes on to say that basically we're at $143 trillion in debt right now as a country. That's 85% of the net worth, of the net wealth Americans have accumulated since this nation's founding. That is absolutely unbelievable. National debt is increasing, get this, $156 million per hour. Let me repeat that. Our national debt is increasing at a rate of $156 million per hour. Not day, not year, not month, per hour. Within 10 years, interest on the debt is projected to be over $2 trillion. Government spending represented 23% of GDP in 2024. So when they go, wow, GDP is growing, you know what that means? It means that the government spending is growing. It's not coming from jobs. It's not coming from industry. It's coming from the government spending. It could be on munitions, missiles, drones that we're giving to the Middle East, to Eastern Ukraine, etc. We're in very, very big trouble. This is another reminder to myself of why I've been buying gold for 12 years, why I'm going to continue to buy it, why I buy silver, why I'm moving out of a state like California. Because as this economy worsens, society is going to worsen also. And if you're in a big city, if you're in a an area that has high crime right now, wait till you see what's coming as the U.S. economy crumbles. Daily Mail, home sales cratered to 13-year low, and realtors warn the next step is every American's worst fear. Daily Mail today. Americans, spring home buying season just hit its weakest point in over a decade. Now, if you've been watching the show for a while, I forecasted that 2025 would be an absolute horrible year for real estate, that it would actually be worse than 2024, which was a terrible year for real estate. And it looks like the projection is going to come true, that 2025 is going to be worse than 2024. This makes it the slowest market since 2012 and sparking fears that a full-blown price collapse could be next. It is only a matter of time. We're seeing prices in many areas coming down slowly, but they're coming down. But you're going to see, I believe, an acceleration. Nobody has a crystal ball. I can't tell you for sure. But I'm just reading this data. I'm watching what's happening in my area. We're going to be on the road here in a couple weeks, going across the country, and we're going to be seeing different markets, commercial, residential markets, and we'll be reporting what we see to all of you. More closed businesses, more restaurants shut down, more homes for sale. But I can tell you, from what I'm reading, some of the hottest markets in the United States from 2-3 years ago are now absolutely collapsing. Spring is typically the hottest time for pending home sales, and this is a horrible, horrible spring season for pending home sales. Showings are down, and sellers are beginning to get a little desperate, and guess what? They're going to get a lot more desperate. And I said this many, many months ago, a year ago, if you're selling a property, do not chase this market down. And you are watching so many home sellers chasing the market down. If you're selling, get ahead of this downturn, get ahead of the market, be the next sale in your neighborhood, on your block. Do not chase this market down. People are always one step behind, and this thing is going to start picking up steam, and the prices are going to start going down faster and faster, and that means that your price drops are going to have to be more aggressive. They're going to have to be faster and more aggressive. Get ahead of this right now. You're running out of time. If you're selling, I truly believe you're running out of time. USA Watchdog, gold signals war, Martin Armstrong. Many of you probably have seen or watched or read Martin Armstrong, smart guy. As you know, in this article, it highlights Friday. Gold was up over $73 an ounce. That's up more than 2% in just a matter of hours. And that he believes that this is signaling war. We know that when gold goes up, it's not good. Honestly, I'd rather see gold at $1,700, $1,800 an ounce and everything just calming down. That's not going to happen. I'm buying gold. I'm betting against the debt. And I'm betting that we're going to see more uncertainty, more chaos, and war, and more inflation, and more bad news. And this is why I'm buying gold. Gold to me is insurance. It's an insurance policy. And I think you better be heavily insured right now. The price of gold going up is not good news. I know a lot of people go, I can't wait till it hits 5,000, 10,000. You're going to be living in a whole different world when this happens. And it's probably going to happen. It's not really out of this world to think gold could go to $10,000. But you have to think, what type of world are we living in? What do you think is going to happen to the stock market? A lot of people believe the stock market's going to go down 50, 70, 80, 90%. 2008 wasn't that long ago, ladies and gentlemen. This could happen. You could see the stock market, Dow Jones, go to 15,000 points. And you could see gold at $15,000 an ounce. You could see both paths crossing. That is highly possible. So we have now the U.S. and Russia taunting one another with nuclear war. So we have two nuclear subs somewhere near Russia right now, Russia taunting us with nuclear missile attacks. This is no joke. This is getting very, very concerning. And to me, this is just going to push the gold prices way up. Let's pray to God and hope that cooler heads prevail. We certainly do not want a war in this world, and we certainly do not want nuclear war, and we do not want to be in a war with Russia. Russia is not Iraq. Russia is not Libya. Russia is a nuclear superpower. They have more nuclear weapons than we do. The fastest subsonic, supersonic missiles in the world, lots of technology, and guess who their best friend is? It's China, with more nuclear weapons, biggest navy in the world, manufacturing literally everything in the world. Russia, biggest, or one of, if not biggest, oil producers in the world, big in agriculture, rare earth minerals, goes on and on and on. China, rare earth minerals. How are we going to compete against not just the world, just Russia and China? If Russia and China really team up and come against America, how would we ever be victorious? Let alone you have all the BRIC nations jumping on board with these two countries. America is going to be outnumbered. America is just going to be overpowered by multiple nations now that have lots of technology, lots of weapons, economies, rare earth minerals, gold, oil, agriculture, you name it. And of course, the new money systems. So America better be really, really careful here. And I really worry about America. I really do. I love this country. I will never live anywhere else, but I worry about America. You know why I worry about America? Because I love this country. And I wish that our politicians did not ruin this country. I love America. Do not love the political side of America. I don't love the wars we've been in. I don't love the money printing. I don't love the weaponization of the US dollar. This stuff is all going to come back to haunt us, and there's going to be a price to pay. OpposeZones.com. America is going to all-out war or total economic collapse. There is no other way. There is one thing certain today. It's that we're living through the most dangerous, unstable, and terrifying times in American history. Think about that. Is that true? Comment down below. Do you think that these are some of the most dangerous, terrifying times in U.S. history? I would have to agree, yes. I really would. Have we had those in the past? Yeah, absolutely. This is different. We're talking about countries now with nuclear superpowers, superiority. We're talking about a dying currency called the U.S. dollar. We're talking about countries now stockpiling massive amounts of gold, countries that out-manufacture America. We're talking about a country with $143 trillion of debt. That's America. The storm is no longer approaching, ladies and gentlemen. The storm is here. In just the past few days, the world has come within inches of nuclear war, and yet the average American remains oblivious. That's the sad thing. And maybe America is going to get what it deserves because so many people just sit on the couch, ignore reality, take all their meds, watch the reality TV, have their heads down on a phone all day, you know, just on their TV on the phones, you know, TV, phone, TV. That's what people do most of the day. And what they're absorbing is not like data and news like this. They're just watching the stupidest things. They're watching more reality TV. They're watching more sports. They're watching more cartoons. They're just absorbing more garbage all day. And they don't care about what's happening to their own country. They have zero loyalty to America now. They don't care. They just want to know what's on the television, what more can they pollute their minds with. It's really, really sad. And so maybe we're going to get what we deserve. I hope not. I hope there's enough people in this country that care. Over the past few years, we've seen orchestrated chaos, collapsing markets, running inflation, and engineered hatred. Let's not forget that this is probably, arguably, the most divided this country has ever been. We are a very, very divided nation. There are really like many divisions in this country, but one of them is half this country seems to be pro-American. The other half of this country seems to be anti-American. You hate America. Half like or love America. The other half hate America and want to see it fall. So we're heading into some unsettling times. We're here right now. And this is another reason why I'm here at the storage facility. Another reason why we're moving. Because I don't want to be in the state of California when things erupt. I know there's some good news out there regarding the economy and there's some optimism, and God bless. I hope that that all works out. But when you see $143 trillion of debt that can never be paid back. And Social Security, get ready for a 20% haircut in 2034. Maybe it'll be worse. Pensions that are insolvent, banks that are insolvent, an entire nation insolvent. Most households in America now are insolvent. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith that, you know, we're going to be in some paradise here in a couple of years, that everything's going to work out, the debt's going to get paid off, everybody's going to have a job making $80,000 a year. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I think America is heading into a time now of not a euphoria, but a reckoning. And that I think America really is about to be tested. And I think that Americans are going to be tested. Many of them are very weak, out of shape, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And these people are going to get absolutely obliterated, wiped out. And you're going to see the encampments, the homeless encampments get much bigger. The food lines get much longer. And for the strong people out there who've been awake, who have been paying attention, who actually care, and don't just go, well, there's nothing I can do about it. The people who really, really have some skin in the game and love this country, they're preparing mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. They are multi-dimensionally preparing. These people, look, there's no 100% strategy here. There's no guarantees. But if you're preparing those multiple ways, at least you have a chance. At least you're putting the odds in your favor. And that's all you can do. Nothing is foolproof. Nothing's 100%. But why not put the odds in your favor? Why not put the odds in the favor of your kids that you're going to get through this and maybe actually prosper, but you're going to stay safe. You're going to keep your family safe, and that you're going to keep what you have. Something to think about. I apologize, Nuggets here taking a power nap while I'm loading up the cart. But, you know, take care of your pets too, ladies and gentlemen. They're so important. They're, in my opinion, the way I look at it is pets are family members. Nugget is like a kid to me. And I would never let anything bad happen to her, nor would I let anything bad happen to anybody in my family. And, you know, you have to be ready to protect your assets, family members, your metals, your cash, your house, your car, because people will just take it from you. And I think there's enough people in this country now getting sick and tired that the law has ignored them, that literally the law now is in favor of the criminals. And I think America is getting ready for a big change. And we're at a crossroads here that we're either going to go this direction or we're going to go this direction. And I don't know which way we're going to go, but all I know is I'm not going to stick around California to find out. I'm going to be in a much safer place. We're heading to Alabama. We'll be on the road, me, Enrique, and Aaron will be on the road in a couple weeks, go down, get some things done at the house, and then the move will happen at some part of September. Keep you posted. There's going to be a lot of videos coming on this trip, the next trip on the move, and then when we're down there, you'll be seeing the new dogs, you'll be seeing the chickens, the guineas, the gators. Yes, gators in my pond. There were some big gators in my pond. Right now, there's, to my knowledge, no big ones, but some small ones. But we'll see. There could be one or two that have slipped in there in the last couple of weeks. So if you want to swim over to my house, good luck. You probably won't make it. The last gator that got pulled out was 11 feet. You don't want to meet that. We'll have multiple guard dogs on the property. And of course, multiple tools, multiple cameras, lighting, everything. So I'm not really too worried about much. People will say, "Why? I can't believe you talk about your food preparations. You buy gold, you buy silver." Yeah, I do. I mean, if you come to my house, it's probably going to be a really, really bad day. There's other places you can go to that you're going to have a much better chance, but the odds are not in your favor if you come to our house. I promise you, the odds are not in your favor. Do not come to my house. 150-pound dogs, 11-foot gators, lots of pew-pews. Everybody knows how to use them. It's not going to be a good day, I promise you. It's not worth it. Go somewhere else. Go to, go take somebody else's stuff that doesn't believe in, defending it. There's plenty of those people. You're coming to the wrong house, and you're coming to the wrong state. So just getting ready to leave California, ladies and gentlemen. So packing up, and this is where all the stuff is being stored right now till it goes to the pod. And I'll keep you informed with all that. We'll be shooting a video of the next trip and the move in September. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? Hit that subscription down below, hit the bell notification, and please give this video a like and share this video in all my videos all over your social media. Let's continue to wake people up. If you need some gold, some silver, go to my link down below, SD Bullion, they'll hook you up. And other than that, 115 degrees today, and me and Nugget are out here just packing up some stuff. So just want to check in with everybody. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Be safe out there. Please be safe out there. You're on your own. Remember that. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your Sunday. Look forward to speaking to each and every one of you tomorrow. We'll see what happens in the markets. We'll see what happens with everything. I mean, who knows what we're going to wake up to tomorrow. But things are moving. Things are beginning to accelerate. And if you're thinking about moving out of your area to a more rural area or a smaller town or just to a different state, I think it's time to really, really give that some thought, because I think we're running out of time. Time is not your friend now. Time is running out. And I know that time's been running out for us. And I'm so happy just to be able to get out of here now. And this is all coming to fruition right now. I knew a lot of people would say this would never happen. I knew it always would. But there's always people out there, oh, you know, it'll never happen. He just wants views. I don't understand. Like, I need to tell people I'm moving so I can get views. That makes no sense whatsoever. There's a lot of other things to talk about to get views other than me moving. But anyways, I don't do this for other people. I do this for me, my family. This is why we're moving. I don't do it for anybody but that, right? So anyways, coming to you from the store. But this girl needs to get on a diet, huh? You need to get on a diet. You're eating too much. You're eating too much. Anyways, we love you all. God bless. Take care. Talk to all of you very, very soon.